Let me tell you something powerful. After age 60, your body isn't slowing down. It's speaking more clearly, and one of the loudest voices in that conversation is your prostate. Not to scare you, not to stress you, but to guide you. It's saying, take care of me, and I'll take care of you. And the truth is, protecting your prostate doesn't require massive lifestyle changes, scary treatments, or complicated routines. It requires small, consistent habits practiced daily with intention. The first habit is movement, real daily movement that wakes up the body, not extreme workouts, not a gym marathon. I'm talking about walking, stretching, getting the heart pumping enough to tell the body, hey, we're alive and active. Because when you move, you improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and keep the pelvic area from becoming stagnant. Sedentary living is the enemy of prostate comfort. Movement is its best friend. Even 20 minutes a day can change the way your body feels from the inside out. Every step you take is a message to your prostate that you're choosing strength over stagnation. The second habit is mindful nutrition. After age 60, your prostate thrives on foods that reduce inflammation and support hormones. Tomatoes rich in lycopene, nuts and seeds full of zinc, berries, green tea, olive oil, cruciferous vegetables. These aren't just foods, they're fuel. Every time you choose a food that supports your body, you are literally lowering your long-term risk. You're becoming the architect of your own health, and that's a powerful position to be in. Then comes hydration. Most men don't realize that dehydration stresses the entire urinary system, forcing the prostate to compensate. Hydration isn't just about drinking water, it's about creating flow, flushing irritants, and keeping the system clean. When you hydrate consistently throughout the day, you support your prostate's natural rhythm, you reduce nighttime discomfort, you give your body the environment it needs to function smoothly. Another habit, and this one is huge, stress management. Stress is not just an emotion, it's a biochemical event. It affects hormones, creates muscle tension in the pelvic floor, and fans the flames of inflammation. Deep breathing, meditation, quiet time, nature, laughter, these are not luxuries, they're medicine. When you calm your mind, your body responds instantly, and your prostate feels the difference. And finally, sleep. Rest is not merely sleep, it's restoration. During deep sleep, your hormones regulate, your inflammation levels drop, your nerves reset, and your prostate gets the downtime it needs. Poor sleep isn't just exhaustion, it's internal disruption. Protect your sleep, and you protect everything connected to your long-term health. Here's what I want you to realize. None of these habits are dramatic. None require talent. None depend on age. They depend on intention. Your prostate health in your 60s and beyond is not determined by fate. It is shaped by what you do day after day with purpose. These habits give you control. They give you confidence. They keep you active, independent, and feeling like yourself. Strong, capable, and in command of your well-being. You don't just age, you evolve. And with the right habits, you evolve into someone who moves with ease, sleeps deeply, enjoys comfort, and lives with vitality. Start these habits today, not for fear, for power, for longevity, for yourself. Because at 60 and beyond, you are not winding down. You are leveling up, and your prostate deserves to come with you. If there is one habit that transforms a man's health after 60 more than anything else, it is movement. And I don't mean intense workouts, heavy gym sessions, or punishing routines that feel more like punishment than progress. I'm talking about deliberate life-affirming, confidence-building movement, the kind that tells your body, I'm not done, I'm still here, and I'm still in charge. Because when you cross the age of 60, movement is not just exercise. It becomes a form of communication between you and your prostate, your heart, your bones, and your entire system. The truth is simple yet monumental. The prostate loves circulation. It thrives on oxygen, blood flow, and muscular engagement in the pelvis. The moment a man becomes sedentary, the pelvic floor muscles weaken, blood becomes sluggish in the lower body, inflammation rises, and pressure begins to build. That creates tension, discomfort, urinary struggles, and long-term problems no man wants to face. And here's the crucial part. Most of this is preventable with one daily commitment. Movement is more than just walking around. It is a signal to every system within you that life is still dynamic. When you move, your blood vessels expand, delivering nutrients to the prostate. Your core and pelvic muscles engage, supporting the organs below. Your metabolism wakes up, hormones stabilize, and inflammation quiets down. Even your brain releases chemicals that calm the nervous system, an overlooked but powerful factor in prostate comfort. You are not just preventing disease, you are actively building a protective shield. And the beauty of this, you don't need to be an athlete, you don't need a gym membership, you don't need fancy equipment. What you need is consistency. A daily walk, 20 minutes minimum, is one of the greatest gifts you can give your prostate. Brisk walking improves circulation to the entire lower abdomen, reduces body fat, balances hormone levels, and lowers inflammation far more effectively than most people realize. Men who walk every day have fewer urinary problems, better sexual function, and stronger pelvic muscles. Walking is medicine without the prescription, but don't stop at walking. Add gentle stretching or mobility work to loosen the hips, lower back, and pelvic floor. A tight pelvis creates pressure. Loosen it, and you create space. Space reduces tension. Reduced tension improves flow, and good flow is everything when it comes to prostate health. Think of your daily stretch as releasing old stress from the body, stress that has been sitting, collecting, tightening, and silently impacting your prostate for years. Strength training also plays a quiet but powerful role. Light resistance exercises, bodyweight squats, leg lifts, core engagement help support the bladder and prostate by maintaining muscle tone. You don't need heavy weights, you need functional movement. Build strength and you build stability. Build stability and you reduce the strain on the pelvic region. Strong muscles are like scaffolding that keeps everything supported and functioning smoothly. And then there's the most overlooked form of prostate protective movement, pelvic floor exercises. These gentle contractions strengthen the muscles that govern urination, sexual function, and pelvic stability. Most men don't discover them until problems arise, but after 60, they should be part of every man's routine. When those muscles are strong, the prostate is not forced to compensate. Everything works more efficiently. Movement also rewrites how you age. Without it, your body stiffens, your circulation slows, and your prostate bears the burden of that stagnation. With movement, your entire system stays alive, responsive, adaptable. You feel sharper, you sleep deeper, you digest better, you stay confident in your body and in your masculinity. The real secret is this: movement is not just about the prostate, it is about reclaiming your power. Men who stay active after 60 do not fade, they rise. They keep their independence, their energy, their clarity, their comfort. They maintain the spark in their day and the strength in their identity. When you move daily, you are not only protecting an organ, you are honoring your future. Make movement your non-negotiable. Your statement that aging does not dictate you, you dictate how you age, because the body listens to every step you take. And at this stage of life, every step is a step toward longevity, vitality, and freedom. There is a moment in every man's life, especially after age 60, when food stops being just food, it becomes fuel. It becomes protection. It becomes a message sent directly to your hormones, your cells, your immune system, and yes, your prostate. By 60, the body has lived through decades of dietary patterns, both good and bad. And now, it's no longer whispering, it's responding. Nutrition becomes the foundation upon which long-term prostate strength is either built or weakened, and you have far more control than you realize. Your prostate is a small gland, but it has big needs. It thrives on anti-inflammatory foods, clean fuel, and nutrients that regulate hormones and support cell repair. What you eat can either irritate your prostate or soothe it. It can either inflame or protect. It can either accelerate aging or empower your body to age with strength and clarity. And here's what most men never hear: your prostate is incredibly responsive. Change your nutrition today, and within weeks you can feel the difference. Let's begin with the king of prostate, supportive foods, tomatoes. They are loaded with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that reduces inflammation and helps protect prostate cells from oxidative stress. Cooked tomatoes, like in soups, sauces, or stews, deliver lycopene even more efficiently. This isn't diet trivia, it's science working in your favor every single day you choose foods that fight inflammation rather than fuel it. Nuts and seeds are another quiet powerhouse. Pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, they supply zinc, omega-3s, and essential minerals your prostate depends on. Zinc is especially important. It plays a major role in hormone balance and cell protection. A handful a day is not a snack. It is a strengthening ritual. Then we have berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Tiny but potent. Rich in antioxidants, they neutralize free radicals that damage cells and accelerate aging. Eat berries daily and you're feeding your prostate the very tools it needs to defend itself. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts are the unsung heroes of men's health. They contain compounds that help detoxify the body and regulate hormone levels, particularly estrogen and testosterone. Yes, hormones matter deeply for your prostate. After 60, hormone fluctuations become more noticeable, and these foods help keep everything balanced and stable. Olive oil is liquid gold for men over 60. Rich in healthy fats and anti-inflammatory compounds, it reduces systemic inflammation, the root of nearly every prostate issue. Swap out processed oils and use olive oil instead, and you're giving your body a calmer internal environment. Green tea deserves a spotlight of its own. It's not just a drink, it's a daily cleanse. Packed with catechins, it supports metabolism, reduces inflammation, and protects prostate tissue. 1 or 2 cups a day can shift your internal chemistry in meaningful ways. But mindful nutrition isn't only about what you add, it's also about what you reduce. Excess sugar, heavy fried foods, processed meats, and ice. Odium snacks create inflammation and hormonal disruption. They don't just affect your weight, they affect how your prostate feels, how your bladder functions, and how your hormones behave. Reducing these isn't about deprivation, it's about liberation, freeing your body from foods that slow it down. Hydration is also a nutritional habit, and it's indispensable. Water helps the urinary system function smoothly, prevents irritation, supports kidney health, and reduces pressure on the prostate. Sip throughout the day, not all at once, and your body will reward you with better comfort and flow. And here's the secret ingredient that transforms nutrition from something you should do to something you are empowered by: intention. When you choose foods that protect your prostate, you're not just preventing problems, you're sharpening your vitality. You're boosting your energy, you're keeping your digestion smooth, your brain clearer, your inflammation lower, and your aging process slower. Men often underestimate the influence of food because the effects are subtle. But subtle changes, repeated daily, turn into powerful outcomes: a better flow, fewer nighttime cups, less pelvic discomfort, more energy, more confidence, more control over your health. Nutrition becomes a daily declaration that you are not just aging, you are taking charge of your aging. You are choosing longevity, you are choosing comfort, you are choosing strength. Every meal becomes a vote for the future you want to live in. This is what mindful nutrition really is, not a diet, but a decision. A decision to treat your body like something worth protecting. A decision to give your prostate the environment it needs to thrive. A decision to live with power, comfort, and clarity well into your later years. Because after 60, food is no longer casual, it is strategic. And when you choose wisely, your prostate responds with resilience you can feel every day. At the end of the day, protecting the prostate after 60 isn't about complicated medical routines or waiting for problems to arise. It's about stepping into your own power, taking ownership of your well-being, and choosing habits that make your body feel supported, energized, and alive. Movement and mindful nutrition are not chores, they are lifelines. They are the daily promises you make to yourself that say, I am still building my health, I am still shaping my future. Because aging is not a decline, it is a transition into a chapter where wisdom meets intention. And when men choose to move daily, nourish their bodies with purpose, hydrate, breathe deeply, rest fully, and protect their internal systems, something extraordinary happens. They don't just feel better, they live better. Their confidence rises, their comfort improves, their energy returns, their nights become calmer, their days become easier, and their future becomes brighter. The prostate is just one part of the journey, but caring for it has a ripple effect that touches every corner of your life. Your strength, your independence, your vitality, your happiness. You are not powerless in the face of age. You are powerful because you get to choose how you age, and every habit you build today is a brick in the foundation of a healthier you tomorrow. So commit to yourself, commit to your future, commit to the habits that carry you forward with resilience and pride. Because after 60, your body isn't slowing down, it's asking for leadership. And when you answer that call, you unlock a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more vibrant than ever. Your health is your legacy. And it's never too late to build it with intention, strength, and heart.